You've probably pictured it like this. Before farming, before jobs, people worked just a few easy hours a day and spent the rest lying in the sun. It's a nice picture. It's also wrong. So let's actually go there and watch one of their days from sunup to sundown. Because what they actually did all day is stranger and a lot more familiar than that picture lets on. It started before sunrise, and the strange part is, nobody woke them. No alarm, no shouting. Their bodies just opened their eyes at the same hour every morning, near the coldest point of the night. The morning was slow, no rushing. They rebuilt the fire, ate yesterday's leftovers, and talked. But the talk wasn't small talk. It was planning. Who goes where? What's worth hunting today? Then the day's real work began. And this is where the easy life picture starts to fall apart. The men didn't sprint after animals like in the movies. They walked, mile after mile, tracking, reading broken grass and faint footprints for hours on end. And most of the time, they came back with nothing. Most hunts failed, so why didn't they starve? Because of the people back near camp, who brought in the food that actually kept everyone alive. Gathering wasn't a backup plan. It was the main engine. Roots, nuts, berries, a good haul could bring in more food per hour than a whole day of hunting. One catch, they often did it while carrying a child the whole time, burning more energy, hour for hour, than the hunters out walking. Then, in the heat of midday, almost everyone stopped. More than half the time, that meant a nap, about 3/4 of an hour. And they didn't rest in chairs. They squatted and knelt, which kept the body working even at rest. The afternoon was for everything else, fixing tools, processing food, and talking constantly. And if you could have sat in on that talk, about a third of it was planning. What to hunt, where to go. But another third was pure complaining. Gossip, criticism, calling each other out. That sounds petty. It wasn't. That constant low-level grumbling was how the group kept anyone from getting too greedy or too powerful. The complaining was the justice system. As the sun dropped, the hunters came back. And whatever they'd caught, they didn't keep. The rule was absolute. A successful hunter had to share with the entire group. Not just his family, everyone. It meant nobody ate alone, and nobody starved alone. And here's what that easy little picture from the start left out. Add it all up, the miles of walking, the gathering, the cooking, the tool making, the caring, and it isn't a few lazy hours. It's a full day's work, most days of the week, about as much as you do now. So were their lives easier than ours? No, but they weren't harder either. They were just shaped completely differently. They moved all day, but they were never bored. They worked hard, but almost never alone. Every meal, every problem, every bit of gossip. Out loud, shared with people they'd known their whole lives. Now look at your own day. Maybe the real difference isn't that we work more than they did. It's that we do so much of it by ourselves. What part of their day would you actually want back? Tell me below.